So this will be our diamond press. As you can see, I've already drawn in purple the trap areas that we're looking for, and I'll explain that in a little bit. So what is important is that we have our two most athletic players that are a little bit longer and taller to be at the 3 and the 4, kind of in the middle, because they have to cover sideline to sideline. Okay, so we've got our 3 about halfway between the baseline and the free throw line. We've got our 1 and 2 on the wings. We've got our 4 on the inside of the ring at half court, so just above half court. And we've got our 5 at the top of the key. Now our 5 is our safety. Nothing can get behind the 5. Okay, so if there's a player here, the 5 has to drop a little bit to concede for that player. Okay, so nothing gets past the 5. If they have to block a shot, if they have to foul, whatever, they cannot give up a layup. So that's the goal. A couple things that we're trying to do with this diamond. One, we're trying to really slow them down and get them out of rhythm. Okay, they get 10 seconds to cross half court. So with this diamond, we should be able to make them take up as much time as possible. That's the goal. All right, and by making them waste time trying to get it up the court is when we'll get our quick steals, because they'll get to 6 or 7 seconds into it and they'll panic and they'll make a crazy pass, and then that's when we capitalize. But we have to stay disciplined. Okay, so let's say they inbound the ball right here. We're gonna let them have the inbound. That's okay. We're not denying the inbound. We want them to inbound the ball because then we can trap them. Okay, so in this case, let's just hypothesize. So they're going to have a reversal person, the person that inbounds the ball. They're going to have a guard. They're probably going to have another guard over here. They're going to want someone in the middle. And then they're going to want someone on either sideline. Let's say because the ball's on that side, they'll have someone on this near sideline. Now, this is really important to keep in mind. The job of the 3 is to simply funnel to the wing and to the sideline. The sideline acts as another defender. So if we can get if 3 can funnel here and make the other team dribble to there, then the 1 can step up and trap right here, and the 3 can trap right here, and now the ball is here, and this is how the rotation would happen. So if the 3 and the 1, if the 3 funnels to the 1 in this wing, it's the job of the 4 to come over to stop this pass and to not give up the sideline. And then it's the job of the 2 to cover the middle. So the 2 will be covering this person. So now you see the only passes they can make are a reversal, which is okay because they'll waste time, or a skip pass, which is okay because A, we can recover, and B, that could be a steal if this person is really paying attention and it's not a great pass. So we can't give up the sideline and we can't give up this pass, right? And the 2 is covering the middle, the 4 has to move over there, and the 5 just kind of reads what's going on. So if this person was to go long, let's say this guard goes long, then the 5 is paying attention there. But again, the 5 can't let anything behind them. So let's say this person gets there and they beat this trap. They're able to dribble around it. Let's say they dribble past the 1. So now what's going to happen is we need the 1 to get back into the play and the 4 to step up and trap right here. So now we have a trap here. The trailer, the 1 is trailing to trap, the 4 is stepping up to slow them down. In this case, the 3 is dropping. If they get beat, the 3 is dropping to here, around half court, and making sure nothing gets past there. You can't get a pass in this area at all. This is now the 3's job to cover this area. The 2 that's covering the middle and this guard is just going to continue to drop to about half court and just make sure that the middle is not open. So wherever this guy moves, the 2 has to be covering it. And then in this case, the 5 would probably drop a little bit because we don't want anything past the 5, as we mentioned. But as you see in purple, these are our trap areas here, here, sideline at half court is where we're trying to trap. Now, if they beat us, we're just going to drop into a man-to-man defense and just man up. And that is our diamond press.